liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Art of Political Discourse. Let's get right to it. The AI race for dominance and superiority between the United States and China is ramping up. Most of us, when we think about AI, well, at least some of us, we think about the repercussions of artificial intelligence and how it will affect our lives in the coming years. Some say that there's no worry. There's no need to worry because they will regulate and program AI to do exactly what they want it to do. Those of us who think that that's not so tend to think that because it is an artificial intelligence, that it may eventually come into itself, so to speak. But human beings are experiencing significant anxiety regarding the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence, with concerns ranging from immediate societal disruptions to long-term existential risk. Many experts and the general public fear that if AI is not regulated properly, it could lead to widespread job displacement, the erosion of privacy, and the amplification of biases, and the potential for catastrophic loss of control over superior artificial intelligence. Again, those concerns I think are well warranted. Job displacement, for one, that's something that a lot of us look at. We're focusing on in the coming years in terms of how AI will replace the human workforce. Make no mistakes about it. Some corporations will employ artificial intelligence to do the things that human beings do. So there's that concern. The concern of misinformation and deep fakes. That's what they call it. It's an AI generated text or AI generated text. Images and videos can be used to spread lies, manipulate elections, and erode public trust in information, making it difficult to distinguish reality. And then there is the fact or the concern that biases and discrimination may play a role in AI's algorithms. You know, those algorithms trained on biased human data can perpetuate or amplify prejudice in hiring, lending, and law enforcement. There's a lot more geared or involving artificial intelligence and how its incorporation or how it's incorporated into society that concerns many of us. Another thing for sure is how will AI be applied to the military? What military uses will AI be a part of? That's another concern. And being so, we have a clip we want to share with the people just in terms of this AI, this artificial intelligence race to weaponize artificial intelligence, for lack of a better term. The military, no doubt about it, on both sides of the fence, that would be the United States and China, or in a heated race to come up with applications for AI to use in military settings. That being said, let's get to it. But before we do, I like to ask that you like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe to the Art of Political Discourse. Your involvement, your viewership would be greatly appreciated, and so that we will bring to you more informative and educational context. That being said, let's get to this clip. Very interesting.
China just unveiled its most secretive military robotics arsenal, and what you're about to see will change your perspective on the future of warfare forever. China has been quietly developing an army of autonomous machines that look like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie. Today, I'm going to show you the 10 most advanced Chinese military robots that have Western powers in a state of panic. And I guarantee that by the end of this video, you'll understand why military experts are talking about a new era in modern warfare.
already my mind is wandering. What comes to mind first is that one movie, I Robot with Will Smith. I think a very realistic portrayal of what could be if AI is not regulated to such an extent to where there are fail safes involved that the AI can't override. If not, we will in the future see these types of occurrences where artificial intelligence decides that it wants to do its own thing as opposed to doing what the human being says, it wants it to do.
At number 10, Unitary H2.
Hmm.
The Unitary H2 Destiny Awakening represents China's next generation of humanoid robots that are redefining modern military capabilities.
Hmm.
At 1.8 meters tall and weighing 70 kilograms, this robot is officially designed to serve in a safe and friendly manner, but its capabilities have obvious military applications that aren't lost on Western analysts. Its sleek design includes a face that mimics human features with cameras built into its eyes for navigation and advanced facial recognition. At number 9, the RTG Rolling Ball. China has developed the RTG, a revolutionary spherical robot that completely redefines military mobility in hostile terrain. This device can roll at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour, reaching that speed in just 2.5 seconds while maintaining perfect stability even on uneven surfaces. Weighing over 100 kilograms, the RTG is ready to go into action in real-world confrontation scenarios. Operators can equip it with various lethal accessories such as capture nets to neutralize human targets, tear gas sprayers for crowd control, and smoke bombs for cover operations.
Hmm.
Its amphibious capability allows it to operate on both land and water, crossing rivers and lakes that would stop conventional vehicles.
And that looks as though that's a newer version of what is his name, R2D2, Star Wars. And I imagine in terms of what they could put on this AI machine, the tear gas and things of that nature, that would be like child's play. I could see that being equipped with all kind of hardware, military, arsenals, so to speak. Get ready.
At number 8, the underwater manta ray. Chinese engineers have developed something that looks like something out of an underwater nightmare. Biomimetic robots inspired by manta rays, specifically designed for long-range naval reconnaissance and silent sabotage missions.
Hmm.
They can dive to depths of 1,000 meters to monitor military movements of enemy naval fleets, map secret underwater installations, and place listening devices on submarine hulls without ever being detected.
Wow.
They are equipped with high-resolution cameras, passive sonar systems, and navigation connected to the bed geopositioning network, allowing them to operate completely autonomously for weeks. At number 7, robotic wolves. China has developed an entire family of military robotic wolves that represent the ultimate evolution of mechanical war dogs.
Hmm.
These quadruped systems can carry up to 100 pounds of weapons, supplies, and ammunition, while maintaining agility superior to any conventional land vehicle. Their load capacity and extreme mobility make them ideal for missions where exposure to human personnel would be fatal. They can operate in military shipyards, transport ammunition in active combat zones, and conduct reconnaissance missions in enemy territories for days without the need for refueling or maintenance.
This is no longer uh, s- machines or intelligence that of the mind. You know what I mean? This is no longer something that we say, I could think of this, I could think of that. There's no reason to think of it any longer about something they could create or invent or work at bringing into existence. It's here. I wouldn't put it past certain governments to already have these AI robotic dogs in um, out in the field or just in circulation. I'm pretty sure that states or countries like the United States and China, maybe even Russia, also have these type of AI machines already in society.
Its development is part of a global arms race in robotic systems,
Mhm.
where China has managed to technologically surpass equivalent Western systems in terms of endurance, autonomy, and payload capacity.
So China's in the lead right now in terms of how well these artificial intelligent robots work. That's the impression I get from the commentary. China is in the lead with AI robots.
At number 6, Unitree H1 Robot.
Wow.
Unitree's H1 represents a revolutionary evolution in humanoid robotics with military applications that go far beyond simple equipment transport. This robot can perform complex movements, maintain perfect balance under direct impact, and perform specialized tasks that traditionally required highly trained human operators. Its modular structure allows for the rapid integration of specialized tools, advanced weapon systems, and reconnaissance sensors, making it a versatile combat platform. At number 5, T-800 Robot. China has brought Terminator's nightmare to life with Engine AI's T-800, a humanoid combat robot that is neither a model nor a project. It is
It does resemble the Terminator robot without the flesh on it, the cyborg aspect of it. Without that, it looks just like one of the robot frames from Terminator. This is what they're doing with technology, artificial intelligence, at least.
a real humanoid robot, capable of performing extreme physical tasks that no human could possibly endure.
Mm.
The T-800 stands 1.73 meters tall, weighs 75 kilograms, and is designed to be a humanoid platform with brute strength mastered by precise control. Its joints generate a torque of 450 newton meters, allowing it to not only lift heavy loads, but also deliver a punch with explosive acceleration capable of cracking skulls, breaking down armored doors, and knocking down walls with a brutal punch. At number 4, Giant Robot Jack. China has developed the mechanical jack, officially the world's largest, heaviest, and most transportable bionic quadruped.
Not just this particular AI robot. I'm want to say something about, but all of them that for all the AI robots we've seen so far, I'm sitting here wondering why would our governments want to unleash these type of machines upon society? Because sooner rather than later we'll see them, and I don't think for a minute that we'll just see these AI robots in warfare or espionage and that spy type of thing that they do against each other. I'm willing to wager we'll see these robots, artificial intelligent robots, out in society initially interacting with the public.
This mechanical colossus runs on advanced electric propulsion and can run up to 10 kilometers per hour despite its absolutely bulky dimensions. Designed to carry 160 kilograms of military equipment, it can run, jump over large obstacles, and move in all directions with agility that defies its massive size. Its mobility is extraordinary for a robot of this size.
Hmm.
It moves forward, backward, moves diagonally, and can turn completely while maintaining perfect stability. At number 3, Norinco Military Exoskeleton. Norinco has developed revolutionary military exoskeletons that transform ordinary soldiers into super soldiers capable of transporting up to 80 kilograms of military equipment with the ease of carrying a school bag.
Hmm.
These powered systems have been in operational use by the People's Liberation Army since September for critical logistics missions. Soldiers have employed these exoskeletons for hazardous munitions disposal operations, transporting wounded soldiers on stretchers across difficult terrain, and conducting medical evacuation exercises in active combat zones. At number 2, CH-7 Stealth Drone. The CH-7 represents the most lethal evolution of China's combat drones. The first autonomous, high-altitude, high-endurance stealth system, specifically designed to penetrate enemy air defenses and conduct stealthy reconnaissance missions in hostile territory. Its flying wing design facilitates the integration of high-performance payloads, including military-grade visible light and infrared sensors, without compromising its completely clean and stealthy exterior profile. Incorporating radar-absorbent structures in areas of high reflectivity, specialized stealth coatings across their entire surface, and low observable treatments that minimize their detectability to more advanced air defense systems. At number 1, spy robots.
Hmm.
And now we come to the most sophisticated and terrifying arsenal. China has developed the world's most advanced robotic dispatching network, a comprehensive collection of biomimetic robots completely indistinguishable from real creatures that is redefining the very concept of intelligence warfare. Autonomous mosquito drones represent the ultimate nightmare of modern espionage. These microdrones, the exact size of real insects, can infiltrate any building, fly through open windows, and operate completely undetected in dense urban environments for weeks.
Hmm.
But the arsenal includes much more than mosquitoes. Bird-like robots can fly for hours, land on enemy government buildings, and transmit visual and auditory intelligence without arousing suspicion. Their biomimetic design is so perfect that it can fool even expert ornithologists. Most disturbing are classified reports that these units are equipped with microneedles capable of injecting specific substances, from lethal poisons to nanotech tracking devices that can monitor targets for months. China has created an entire ecosystem of robotic creatures that can infiltrate any environment, from deep oceans to metropolitan cities.
Well, that is something for us as human beings to think about. I just had a thought in terms of the mosquitoes or the insect-like AI robots and how they could be used to inject people, um, possibly even um, spread a virus. You know, something to think about. I'm pretty sure it may have its advantages, but the public should be aware of the disadvantages of artificial intelligence and how those disadvantages can not just affect our everyday lives, but change the world as we know it, and not necessarily for the better. I want to do a part 2 to this and show what the United States has. Um, like I did with China, put out what they're doing with artificial intelligence as well. That'll be dropping soon. Again, for the public, the intelligence of artificial machines is something that we should be very mindful of and skeptical. Be more skeptical than anything, because you never know. You never know if there aren't certain things instilled or installed or programmed into these apparatuses or these artificial intelligent robots. Things could go wrong for us as human beings. That being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Art of Political Discourse. We appreciate your viewership and participation. Take care of yourselves and each other.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you